Hello and welcome to this GED Express screencast with me, Teacher Marco, here at Phuket PALS. And today I will be helping you with your GED RLA test. You will be encountering questions where you will be asked to identify the hypothesis um, of a particular passage, or you will be asked to um, check if a statement is considered to be a fact or an opinion. So I will be helping you to answer those questions in the future. So let's go ahead and discuss these three terminologies so that you won't be confused once you will encounter questions that will be tackling or will be focused on this particular topics or terms. So when we say hypothesis, to make it simple, it's just an educated guess, meaning that you used proper support or evidences from the passage for you to be able to make that guess. That guess is not something that just came out of um, your mind without really studying or reading the particular passage that was given to you. So an educated guess is a guess that has a support or an evidence from a given text. For example, hypothesis will usually be stated like this: the high rate of homelessness is probably due to the high rate of unemployment among minorities. So there is correlation between two data that is stated in this particular statement. With that being said, we can be sure that the person who said this particular line didn't only say um, his guess, but he was able to correlate two particular um, data in order to have this educated guess. So you will probably see, you will see these words, the use of words like probably um, is a hint that this is not a fact. Okay, so probably is still a guess, right? So meaning the statement is uh, not yet proven, although it is considered an educated guess. So if you are asked to identify the hypothesis of the passage that you have just read, and then you see a word or a phrase or a sentence that uses the word probably, then it's very close that that sentence is the hypothesis. Let's proceed. As for opinion, an opinion is something that you believe and does not necessarily have to be factual. Okay? So it's just something that you believe. It's not yet considered as a fact, and usually it's not measurable. Okay? Although for a research paper, all the statements you make should be educated ones. Now, a research paper is something that you might do when you are in the university, and even though it is your opinion or even though it is something that you believe, it must be supported. So let's proceed with the example. Sons without fathers are not motivated to succeed. There is no particular study to support this. So this is a claim, therefore, it is considered as an opinion. And let's go with fact. A fact is a statement that you can prove. But teacher, I think we can prove this through research. Well, if there is a research supporting it on the passage that you have read, then of course it will be considered as a fact. But generally, this is still an opinion. An example, okay, there are two types of fact, a research fact and common knowledge fact. So let's talk about a research fact. A fact that researchers can study and measure and find patterns. So, for example, according to the EPA, the chlorine in the public water in Flint, Michigan has increased from 0.83 milligram per liter in August 2016 with automated flushing to 1.3 milligram per liter in December 2016. And this comes from flintwaterstudy.org. So we have a source there, and therefore, this is considered a research fact. Okay? While the other kind of fact, which is a common knowledge fact, this is a fact that many people know. We don't need a research or a study or a survey to know this. So, yeah, a fact that many people know to be true either because it has been ongoing in the newspapers or established or used in everyday life. So, it is widely accepted for a long period of time already. For example, Flint, Michigan's public water supply is not drinkable. Or another here, air is partly composed of oxygen, right? So there, it's widely accepted. Most of the people know, therefore, the term a common knowledge fact. So if you are asked to identify if this statement or a certain statement is a fact, an opinion, an opinion or a hypothesis, then I hope that today is a very important day for you because you have learned how to identify them, and you will remember this day in case that you will encounter a question pertaining to those three terminologies that I mentioned above. All right. So I want to thank you for your time for listening to this screencast. And if you want to know more about us, please go ahead and check out our channel and also our website. That's phuketpals.org. Or you can also visit our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/phuketpals. Again, thank you so much for your time and see you again in the next screencast. Bye bye.